I can use TikTok in my second grade classroom by involving them to sing and act on the poetry or rhymes with accent.
Absolutely, thank you. See in second grade classroom, absolutely, thank you, thank you. How else? TikTok, how else?
I can use TikTok to our students about their problem, about social.
Absolutely, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so again, TikTok is fun, and your students know it very likely, and then they can do all kinds of things with their phones, right? So what you have to do is just to direct them. But I did too. I don't have a TikTok account, but I know that my students did. I videotaped, or somebody videotaped for us, and then they did the rest. They added the names, and that was their project, not only mine, their outcome. Okay. Yes? If you are familiar, would you please tell us how you use it here in Nepal? This is a free, everything that I show here is free, accessible in Nepal. Would you please, in the back, you said yes, familiar. How do you use Canva? Thank you.
Morning everyone. We've been using Canva since 4 months to prepare presentations, especially during the parents-teachers meeting.
Now, you use it or your students?
No, we.
Teachers?
Yes.
Can you see that with your students, when your students would use it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
We share our presentation with the parents and the students.
Listen, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, one more question. Was it difficult to learn how to use Canva? Have to learn it? Please do it. If you don't use it, your students will not use it. So let's see, I'd like to show a short video that actually I created, but students can do the same thing. So I've used Canva with my students as well. Oh, no, that's, okay. Would you please change? This is when we go on the web page. Okay, so this was a project on diversity, and you could see, and I'm very lucky to be in many, many places in the world, and it shows we are all connected. Now, here's the question. How can you use Canva in the classroom? Not only you as a teacher to use it, but your students. Would you please turn to your partner and then discuss what do you think, how your students can use Canva in the classroom? May I have a microphone over there? Oh, there too. Excellent. Yes.
Hello. So I think I can use Canva in my classroom by giving the students the topic and asking them to prepare a presentation on that. I think that's going to be a splendid idea.
Absolutely. And then why did you do that? What was your content? What was the content? What was the topic?
Topic, it can be any grammar
Any.
topics, any topics from grammar or any other lessons from English book. It can be anything.
Anything, exactly. Good, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I have the same idea. I can use Canva. My students can use it for preparing presentations in the classrooms. I can give topics related to the subjects, the chapters, and then they will make they will find it interesting to learn.
Absolutely, thank you. And then what else? It's not only the 4 domains, not just reading, writing, listening, right? As once the students have the Canva presentations, they would present that, right? So that's speaking, and then the others would listen. But what's another skill that with this using Canva, the students can work on. This is not a language skill, but this is, could be editing, but I was looking for something else, something that we all want our students to have up here. Creativity, that too, that still above all. What if I say critical thinking, critical thinking? How many decisions they have to make, right, to create a presentation. And again, this is free, and then they can do it on their phone, on their phones in the classroom. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see the next one. So here it is, here is Canva, and then there is a YouTube video how you can use it. It's a tutorial, so feel free to check this out. And again, it's free forever, so it's a wonderful tool. Okay, here we go. Next one. Have you used Facebook before? Not Facebook, but Facebook. I'm glad to show this to you. Here we go. Facebook is almost like Facebook, but it's not. And you can use this in if you teach social studies, for example, but it's not necessarily absolutely in your language class. You can ask your students, create a fake book for a famous person or for yourself. So lots of languages involved here, because Facebook will ask you to create a profile for any assigned, write a summary about a picture. So much language is involved here. Now, this is not a project that you would do in 45 minutes. Okay? This is a project that your students very likely would work on even for weeks, but definitely for many classes. But just look at that. They would use their phone, and then they will have to create a profile for a person that you discuss with your students. Either a famous person from history, or a famous person today, or not a famous person. You create your own person. Again, the idea is get the language involved here, okay? Get the language involved. Now, if you have younger students, they can do this much. If you have older students, they can use the entire website and fill this out. Okay? Now, would you please turn to your partner? Ask your partner, this is a good idea. Can you see this happening in your classroom? Please turn to your partner. Okay. So can you see this in your classroom? Fake book in your classroom? Yes, no? No? Why you cannot? Why? What are the obstacles? Will that help you achieve your goals? If your goal is that pretty much every English class has an introduction topic unit, can you use this for that? Yes. Is that a content objective to teach introduction? Yes. Is a language involved here? Yes. Now, it's your limitation that would say, no, I cannot use this in the classroom, or some other limitations. Please share.
Some of them don't have food to eat also. They can't imagine about such gadgets to prepare such presentations. So how can we imagine about that? They are very poor students. Some of them don't have dress. Some of them don't have stationery. Some of them don't have food also. They come hungrily to school. how can they imagine about such thing? So if the government could provide all such facilities for the students, they can prepare. They have such capacities, but we can't do that. Government can't provide everyone such gadgets, Wi-Fi networks. That's our problem, ma'am.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Absolutely. Now, don't forget, I teach here too, so I'm aware of the difficulty that you face and your students face. But that's exactly. We teachers, this is our obligation to talk to our headmasters and tell the headmasters, these are the reasons why I need gadgets, devices in my classroom. It's not that the students need to bring in. Remember, one of the reasons we need to close the gap. Students who have nothing at home and students who have everything in home. That's not equity. So we teachers in the classroom, we need to close the gap. But if we go to our headmasters and we tell them, technology is fun, provide devices, that might not be enough. But if you tell, this is our obligation to close the gap. This is our obligation to nurture, bring up the next generation who are compatible with others from a more affluent schools on the job market, right? This is our obligation to have some devices, not necessarily for every single student. And honestly, I would not even start with one gadget per student or one device. I would pair them up, or even 3 students with one. That's what I would do. But just like you heard yesterday, if we keep saying that the government needs to provide this, the government, it will not happen. We should not wait for this. We should not wait for this. Ask yourself, and you can turn to your partner, would my headmaster provide technology if I ask? Or do I have technology in the classroom? What are my limitations that I don't use technology? Honestly, and please don't answer, honestly, how many of you have technology in the classroom but not necessarily take advantage of the technology in the classroom? Just ask that. And then here I am, I teach at the university in Pokhara, the Prithvi Narayan University. Walked into the classroom, and the classroom did not have a plug. I had my laptop, I was ready to deliver my lesson, but I couldn't plug in my laptop, or I couldn't plug in my projector. So what did I do? I could have stand back, right, and then say, well, that's life. Or talk to the headmaster, the department head, and I asked, listen, this is the 21st century. These students deserve quality education, and quality education includes technology. So I absolutely encourage you, yes, obstacles are there, but I encourage you, go and talk to your headmaster. I need this and this in the classroom. This is the 21st century. Can you provide that? What can we do if we don't have this? What can we do to bring technology in the classroom? Okay. Any questions? Any questions about that? Okay, let's see. Now this is for teachers, American English. This is a website, americanenglish.state.gov. This is a resource for English teachers. Here you can see free online classes. So if you check out resources and programs, you will see MOOC, free online classes that you can take and then on certain topics. So I highly encourage you to check this out. This is available in Nepal. You can use this. They also have a YouTube channel. Sir, could you please switch to... okay, so would you please switch to the browser? And then I would need the YouTube channel this time. That's the third one. Third, yep, that one. Okay, so this is the YouTube channel, and we have all kinds of lessons here too, that are ready-made, and listen and look, American English vocabulary, idioms, 21st century skills. Again, this is free, it's up to you if you use it, and I encourage you, check this out and use it. Okay, thank you. Let's, web page help you as a teacher and your students. Think. Definitely you will need to check out the website and see what's available there. But again, if you teach, let's say, past participle, put it in where is it? Put it in the search box, then you very likely find a video about past participles. Okay, here it is. Okay, and here's another favorite thing of mine, Flipgrid. Have you used Flipgrid before? Oh, here we go, some of you have. Anybody Flipgrid? And again, this is easily accessible from your phone or your student's phone. So it seems you've used it, right? Could you please give us a little description of Flipgrid? Oh, here?
Actually, Flipgrid is an app wherein we can record videos and we can upload there. And recently, our principal sir, he gave us some homework, and we all the teachers, we had to prepare a video and we had to upload on that. And it was, I think you can add on to that. We all we all recorded a video and we had put it up there. We had uploaded up there, and it was very interesting.
Okay.
But it was, I took almost like 20 videos. Then only I could make a perfect one.
Exactly. That's exactly how my students do.
Yes,
the perfect
exactly.
one. Especially the girls, oh my. Because I use Flipgrid very often. This is a great, again, free, great tool for pronunciation. And then I give a topic to the students. They have to explain that. It's an individual, and I would need you back, Kashab. Okay. I need you to help me with technology here. Would you please go back to the browser and let's see. Okay, so that was my exercise for my students. They had to do an introduction here. I was teaching in cut, and then here we go.
My name is Tunde. I'm a teacher. I teach English, and I also teach future teachers and in-service teachers. I've been teaching over 20 years. And one idea that I'm taking forward from this workshop is that Ali teachers are eager to...
Years. And on this workshop, what I've learned is how group taxonomy works. And it has like 6 types. And they are to remember, to understand, to apply, to analyze, to evaluate, and to create. Thank you.
Clear with Kahoot. Okay, so it's time for you to use technology. Would you please grab your phone? Please grab your phone, turn on the internet. Grab your phone, open a browser, Google preferably, and type in Kahoot it. So please grab your phone. Okay, I can see your game. That's the page that you should see on your phone. So that means nobody has entered that yet. Are you trying to log in? Okay. Any success? Oh, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at you. And then you all use those emojis as well, just like my students. Good job. And if you haven't used this before, you can control the names of the students, because sometimes my students enter names that I would not know who that person is. I use Kahoot for several ways, sometimes only for as a summary of the class to see how much the students have learned. Sometimes I use it as assessment. Sometimes ask the students that they should create their own Kahoot. Okay. Okay, let's start. I will have questions. Okay. Thank you for playing. And here we go. On your phone, you will see these 4 colors. And you have to tap on the color that you think is the right answer. Like, for example, why is technology important for education? The yellow says not important. The green says does not help. Dependency. And then red, essential tool. And then connection cost. Okay, I want to tell you that I have used this with my students in Pokhara, and that time when I did not have technology in the classroom, because again I did not have a plug, I printed out the page. And then on the board I wrote the questions, and then the students were on their phones. I did not have technology, but the students did. Okay, so let's see. So I'm not sure, did we information? So when my students didn't have that, yeah, now with 350 students, participants, I'm not quite sure, but that's exactly, you need to adapt, right, to the situation, absolutely. You are teachers, you can use our teacher's voice. Exactly. So here we go. Useful and expand information. And there's a scoreboard. Here we go. And then it's usually how fast you are. But you can set this to give more time to the students, or even without time. I really like to use the other way, when students on their own pace can use an answer. So you don't need to use this competition in the classroom. Okay, next one. Do you think technology is good for education? We have 2 yeses. Essential tool in these days, or students love it. We have only 3 answers. 5. Okay, let's see. Essential, absolutely. And this is what I would tell my headmaster. I would not say that, oh, my students love technology. That's secondary. That's secondary. Purposefully, we need to use technology. Okay. Good job. So now, what should we do in the classroom with technology? Put away phone, watching movies, listening to music. Please shout this out. Please shout. Here we go. Use technology purposefully. Okay? Purposefully. Here. Here we go. Okay. Google.
What I said, green one is there, but I will go with the blue one also. Green as well as the blue.
What was blue?
Blue was listening to music.
Oh, Absolutely. Absolutely. Now listen this one. Do you agree technology could replace teachers? Say it louder. Louder. Exactly. No, technology is only a tool. That's why you teachers, we have to learn how to use technology and use it as a tool. Technology will never replace us, ever. But again, if we don't learn how to use the tool, we don't use it. And our students will not learn it. Here we go. So no, technology will not replace us. And then the last questions. Will you be incorporating more technology in the classes? Yes, louder. Yes, absolutely. 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 Let's see, almost there. Here we go. And then again, if you have not used this before, there is a podium, but you don't have to do this, okay? You don't have to you can do this in a way that the students individually play, and then they will not see who is first, who is second. That's not the point. The point is, whatever point your lesson, content, or language objectives dictate. Yes, may we have a microphone here? That was a question.
Which one do you think is correct about technology in education?
Oh, I thought you had a question.
Do you think technology is good for education?
We do. Thank you. Okay, let's come back here. Okay, current slide. Okay, I'm running out of time, and I would like to show that there are many more websites. Google is our best friend. How to put together a PowerPoint presentation, and then you'll have lots of information there. But again, instead of waiting, we have to explore what's out there for us and how to use the technology in the classroom. We have to do it. There are many others. YouTube has tons of videos, but make sure that you use, you know that you have to use age-appropriate videos and good quality. This is one of my favorite English speaking. Okay, finally, because we're running out of time, please don't forget these questions, okay? We don't need to use technology because technology is available. We need to use technology, how I can use that in my teaching, how that enhances my teaching, how the technology will help my teaching, my students' comprehension. That's the goal here, not just to use randomly. Again, what's my content objective? What's my content? What's my language? If my students need to work more on writing, then maybe I can find a video, a tutoring about academic writing, okay? Again, not randomly, purposefully include technology in teaching. And keep asking this question. What are my own limitations? If I don't use technology, why I don't use technology? If you don't have a plug in your classroom, just like I did not have at the university, what can you do about it? What can you do? Okay? Again, you can talk to your headmaster, but if you just say motivation, so good motivation for the students, yes, that's important. But it's also for differentiation, also about nurturing digital citizens who would be able to communicate online in a civilized manner. If you look at some comments, probably those students or those who ever answered in a very rude way don't even know how to answer in a post in a nice, civilized way. So this is our job as teachers in the 21st century, to teach our students and use technology in the classroom. Okay, if you have any questions, participants this morning, thank you.